So I thought actually I would start today with saying warm welcome to all the new subscribers here on Substack. I'm really so happy that I can share this space with so many of you, and so many of you are joining in the comments and joining in the DMs, also joining on Instagram where I'm also posting. So thank you so much. This means a lot, and I can tell you that this means especially a lot these days. I am super busy. I don't think I've ever been that busy at work. And this space, the Substack community, doing lives, writing on Substack, posting on Instagram, this gives me this break and this safe space where I can remind myself, that there is more than just work, and then I'm actually also, in a way, a different person outside of work. And I don't mean, I have different values or whatever, but um, I have, I have other interests. I have other passions, right? I mean, we all do, of course, but it's just that having this space here is so much needed when you're super busy at work, as I've been these past 3-4 weeks. So again, a very warm welcome. This you joining here in this live, or subscribing, or reaching out in any way. Hello, Melissa. Hello, Casper. Means so much, honestly. So, but what we are doing here, so what, again, I've taken a little break from going live with outfit planning, but what I normally do here is that I go through outfits that I have planned for the following week. Now, typically I would do this on Sunday, but I have actually, I've had those outfit planning lives on Monday as well. And today is, is no exception, is a good example of that. So what I'm wearing actually right now is what I've worn at work today. So on Monday. And it's actually a very, I would say, TB inspired. Well, not inspired. It's a heavy, heavy TB outfit, I would say. So we have the TB crispy nylon blazer in navy. This shiny, super thin, super light material that is making this lovely noise that a lot of us like. And then a navy long sleeve t-shirt from a Swedish brand, Filippa K. Then a TB belt also in navy. That was actually, I was debating a little bit this morning what belt to wear, because I think there is something about these joggers that I wanted to quiet down in a way. And the joggers are the new Winslows that are in this jogger material, but they look like dark gray washed black denim. Super comfy, do size down. So I would typically wear I also have joggers from TB in size medium, otherwise size small, but this is extra small. And I could even do a shorter version, even though I'm 178 centimeters. So I have, fortunately, they do have those snap buttons. So I have just readjusted them to the second button. So, yeah, and then the shoes are pre-loved Aida shoes in this beautiful butter yellow color. So as you can see, this outfit is not very summery, but it's actually not that, I don't know, wintry either. Well, obviously the colors are, and this is, what what I wanted to be sort of the theme of this life and an outfit planning session. So I've felt that even though, the weather outside is still on the warmer side, so it's 19, 20 degrees Celsius, um, I've been drawn to darker colors in my closet. I don't know whether I shouldn't move the camera a little bit up, probably, just so that I don't, so my head can actually be part of the picture. I don't know. Let me know if you see me right. Um, so this outfit is a good example because we have a lot of darker tones, so a lot of almost black, but navy at the top, and then grayish, dark grayish at the bottom, and yeah, just to lighten it all up, and yeah, a yellowish shoe. I absolutely love this outfit, and maybe also that is why I because of the shoe and also because of the necklace, I really wanted to, yeah, like in a way, tone it all down in the middle, and for sure not like slit it into two with a belt that was somewhat more visible, let's say. But yeah, to all those of you who are maybe joining for the first time, because as mentioned, so many of you have recently subscribed, and I'm super super grateful. So how I do outfit planning is not a theme. If you want a theme, I can recommend you other creators here on Substack. I simply do not have enough items in my closet, so my approach is a little bit different. I am really, really focused on wearing everything that I have in a given capsule for the given season as much as possible. And I have a system to actually force myself to use everything regularly. And just checking if anybody has any comments or questions. Please feel free to drop them in comments. But so this would be basically this part of the closet is mine. So I have my tops up here, and then my bottoms, and then on the right hand side at the bottom, this is where I sort of collect the outfits for the following week. And then on this side, I have blazers and a couple of bags at the top, and then some of my shoes at the bottom, and then just sportswear and pajamas. So I would. So this is basically what you saw on the three racks, items hanging. Uh, is the current capsule. Okay, so I would say late summer, early fall capsule. I still have very summerish items like, let's say, this camisole or the sleeveless top from TB, found the love recently, which I really, really like. But what I'm thinking is that, if I wear this top with a warmer blazer, this is still going to be just fine, for this late summer, early fall days. Even though, well, I am, in case you don't know, I'm based in Copenhagen, Denmark. So we are far up north, which means that, days are already getting much shorter and nights are rather cold. I think tonight is going to be, for sure below 10 degrees Celsius. So on the colder side. So fall is definitely approaching us quickly. Alrighty. So what is my system? Just for you new joiners, new subscribers. My system for outfit planning is to again, to remind myself of what I've already worn and what I have still to wear. And how I do this is that every time I have worn something, so these pants have been hanging in the closet like this, and then once I have worn them, I will turn them around. So then I know that when I open the closet and something is hanging like this, I've already worn it. I will not consider it for the following week. Okay. So this limits my options for a given week, which to some maybe is a limitation. For me, it's actually where I really get to be creative. Okay. So well, obviously it's not that few, right? But it's not the whole capsule that I can work with. So it's fewer items, and then of course, I look at the weather, I look at what I have in the meetings or anything, any special occasions in the evening. So that may actually limit the options further. And then, once I have all the items that I can actually wear, this is, where I become creative. And to be honest, actually, with this outfit, I initially planned minus the shoes because that would be too much of a, like, in a way, matchy thing. So I initially planned this top, the long sleeve top from Stella McCartney. But first of all, I wouldn't like to wear these yellow shoes with this outfit. And also the sleeves, which are so beautiful in this top, mm, they simply disappear under the blazer. So really only what you see, what is left, is just this middle part, which is nice, but it's not as beautiful as the top without anything on top of it. So in a way, I think actually it's more of a summer top, but for a cold summer day, you can say. And I do wear blazers a lot on a daily basis, and even if I'm working from home. So so obviously, I have to force myself to wear tops like that. And today was not the day. So this one is going back to the closet, hanging, in a way that signals that, this is something that I should try and incorporate into my outfits very soon, maybe for next week, or simply, pack it away for next summer. But I have worn it, so it's not like I haven't worn it at all. So this is, I'm quite rigid in the process, but I also give myself some space, some flexibility. So, all right. So this is my, as mentioned, my Monday outfit. Let's take a look at Tuesday, and you will see that the colors again are on the darker side. And I don't, now I'm saying this is Tuesday outfit, but it may as well be Wednesday, if something, I don't know, should happen. Maybe I will feel, that this camisole is actually too cold, and maybe there's a better day, because I know that there will be a one day this week that will be warmer, and I will then, basically wait with this outfit for that day. But, and by the way, this is how I hang my pants, because I don't want them to be hanging, like, let's say from the top rack all the way down, and sort of cover the lower rack. So I fold them and hang them like this. Some of them like this, and then other pants just um, over a regular uh, hanger. But this is a pair of cotton pants from COS. They look huge. And they actually are huge, but I mean, this is my size. Just yeah, black cotton balloon pants, and with the pants, and again, you see the colors, right? I mean, it is. I think I'm craving fall. I think I've had enough of summer. Don't judge me. Do you ever have it like that? That you sort of wait for the next season at some point? Oh, I do. Okay, so these two together, and I really like the contrast. So as you saw, the pant is rather, I would say, boyish and masculine. Probably that's the same word, but then I was trying to say something slightly different. It's also, I would say, like sculptural, and a little bit, like, yeah, modern, but still chill because it's cotton. And then this is, super feminine and just delicate in comparison to the pants. And then, well, as mentioned, of course, I'll wear a blazer. Now, so let's see at this ensemble together. So this is basically what I want to wear. About the shoes, I mean, I do like, to have some contrast in the outfit. So I could consider these silver Mary Janes. Or if I think it's a little bit too much with the black pants, then maybe just a little bit of contrast, and these secondhand, yeah, snake slingbacks. By the way, the Mary Janes are also secondhand. If you know this brand, Aida, so it's a German brand. It's called, I think it's called, the full name is Aida Berlin. Super good quality. And once you know your size, you can really trust it. And then just look for it on Vestiaire Collective or Vinted for all of you, joining from Europe. So I can really recommend it. Alrighty, but I wanted to show you something about the blazer. So this is a blazer that is pre-loved. I found it on Vestiaire Collective together with pants, so it's actually part of a suit. And well, the thing with this blazer is, I'll show you. Well, it's not like this blazer, that's for sure, where you have, quite a lot of space in the sleeves, even though it's actually my size. So it's a size 6 in TB. That's what I wear in TB. But as you will see, it's rather fitted. Well, compared to the one that I just wore, so the Lian blazer. So it's rather fitted. And also, the shoulders are much smaller here. And really, I mean, I've been working out quite a lot. But just my shoulders and arms have always been, yeah, muscular, I would say. And I had troubles actually, squeezing my arms through those sleeves. And I really wanted to wear this blazer. Actually, yeah, that was last Tuesday, so I'm wearing it again. Well, there you are. So I'm not always following my own rules. And I thought that, well, I could ask my tailor to, fix the blazer. I didn't want to, like, if anything, I wouldn't like to do a very, like, intense alteration, because this is very costly and that's not something that I would be interested in, not for a piece like this. But then I just figured that, well, if I remove one layer, it's actually going to give me some space in the sleeves. And so I did. So I just removed the sleeves, the sleeves, I mean, the how to put it, the lining from the sleeves. So as you can see, the lining is still there in the main part of the blazer. It is hanging loose. Yeah, yeah. Actually, it's not attached to the outer part in any way, not around the sleeve. And then the sleeve is yeah, is free, has just the outer material. Which, by the way, I discovered that this material is like, completely different than what I expected it to be. Well, first of all, it's like white on the inside. But this alone has given me so much, room, so much comfort, more comfort. Yeah. And you basically don't see that. I mean, you would have to, like, examine this blazer to see that I've done something to it. So I'm really happy about the change, and probably that is also why I want to wear it again. And also because I really like how, just the vibe of this outfit. I have so many other blazers. Yes, I could wear another blazer, with 2 black items, but I thought this one would be perfect. So that is item, no item, that is outfit number 2. Outfit number 3, I have actually an option that I will show you. But the first thing I want to show you is actually this top. So it's a new addition from Roa. This is the brand Roa. Really beautiful. As you can see, has this detail. So this tip, like a triangular tip, going down from the waist, both at the front and at the top. It's sort of like, yeah, I mean, how to put it? Yeah, in the same place, right? So not the opposite at the back, but the same on the same side. I've worn it already for a evening out with my girlfriends last Friday, and I really want to wear it for work as well. So that's why it's going to be part of an outfit this week. And then I also want to wear these um, wool, and I've discovered it in the hard way. But I would say it's like tropical wool material. So these wool pants from Acne Studios, which I also found pre-loved, and I really, really like them. I also have a blazer for them. So it's part of a suit, as mentioned. And I will actually be wearing the blazer this week as well, unless I don't like the outfit. Because what I don't do is that I don't try them on. I mean, I know what I have in my closet. I know how things fit. So in most cases, there are no surprises. But sometimes there may be something, that just doesn't feel right, maybe for a given day. And then I just, change that one item, let's say. So far so good. This is these are the colors that I thought about, and then on top, my vintage cropped blazer from Yves Saint Laurent in navy, and I really like pairing navy with black. I think it's so interesting, actually. Yeah. So these three together. As for the shoes, I think actually these would be best. Yeah. But I thought about an option. I don't know why. It's just like it spoke to me. I thought about these Nivy Lotan pants, which are like balloon pants. The model is called Sean. I mean, if you've been here before, I have two pairs, and you've seen them here before. So if I'm maybe going for a more chilled vibe, then these would be the pants. And this would be the whole look. About the shoes, then, actually, with these pants, I could again consider my silver Mary Janes. Yes. Alrighty, so that was outfit number 3. The next one is with the blazer that goes with the Acne Studio pants that I've just shown you. But let's start with this super old and still found pre-loved vegan leather, or faux leather skirt that I really, really like. It gives this, this texture that, yeah, if you're a TV follower, we are all craving, just like the Christine Island blazer, making noise and giving some shine. This skirt does something similar for me. And then I wanted to pair it with a new find. I mean, as you can see, the label is still hanging. It's just a long sleeve top, cotton top from COS in this beautiful moss green color, which I really, yeah, I found it really interesting. It really spoke to me for this fall. So yeah, so I kept it. I've been, how to put it? Yeah, I've been shopping a little bit. Let me put it this way. And I'm this kind of a shopper who would order a lot of things, a lot of packages, but then I would typically keep just a few items. So like this Roa top, and then this long sleeve t-shirt. So I'm really, not a big shopper as per se. And again, 50% of my closet is pre-loved, and I want to keep it that way. And I want to well, actually, I want to do much better. But from time to time, I do buy something new, and yeah, and I also want to enjoy that. I hope this will give me a lot of joy. On top of the t-shirt, I want to wear this blazer. Let's see if the colors work. I mean, actually, this outfit is an exception. I did try it on because I really wanted to see how, first of all, the blazer, which is slightly longer than my typical blazer, how it goes with the skirt. And it went actually quite well. I did tie it at the back. So it has a belt and it is, you can wear it as you want to, but one of the ways to wear it is to tie the belt at the back. Otherwise, of course, at the front. And it is, yeah, what do you call them? I forgot the name. Well, anybody can help me. When you can close the blazer like this, so the sides are crossing each other. And that is why I wanted to open it a little bit, by tying the belt at the back. So these are the colors. Really yummy fall colors. I'm really looking forward to wearing this. And then for the shoes, I'm thinking about something pointy, and I could actually consider if I just lift the pants that I'm wearing right now. This could actually work. Yeah, I really like the color combination. I can even take them off so that you can see better. Maybe this. Yeah, this looks really yummy. So this is an option. And there are no other alternatives for this outfit. I don't have to juggle different things at the same time. All right. So that was outfit number 4. The last one is a little bit brighter, actually. So, yeah, it's not fall yet. After all, well, it is actually in Denmark. If you've read my latest post, I included a fun fact, which is that the seasons start on the 1st of the month in Denmark and not on the 21st, as in most other countries. So in other countries, it's still summer until the 21st of September, but it's already fall in Denmark. Anyhow, I wanted to wear these sit jeans from TB that I found pretty loved through Clear Wave. And yes, they are, well, bright colored. It's, what would you call this color? Ecru, probably. But they are also very covering. So actually, they are too warm for summer, to be honest, for warmer summer days. So that is why I thought they should be good this week. And then my favorite silk shirt, one of my favorite silk shirts. I think I have I know I have 3. So one in beige, one in black, and one in dark brown. And I really like them. So I have them, mainly for business occasions, like not just office, because I don't have to, I don't have an dress code in the office. So it's really just, for my own pleasure, my own my own joy to wear what I'm wearing, typically. But then, of course, there are occasions, where I would prefer to dress more conservatively. But still, I would still, be myself. And a good example of being myself is, let's say, wearing a more business kind of pen. I don't have them here, but combining them with this shirt and then with this blazer, which at the front, is looks very businessy, but at the back, it's cut out. And I've had it on, for conferences and customer meetings. So this would be a typical example of, how I would smuggle something, from that would be my, let's say, like not a business card, but like whatever style card, you know. So I thought about wearing these three together, so really like muted colors. And about the shoe, I'm actually thinking about black shoe. I'm not sure whether these also pre-loved, I would even say vintage Tod's loafers, whether they are good because of the round toe. They may actually disappear a little bit underneath the Sid jeans. The Sid jean is very much, has a very similar shape like these Winslows. And I think that a more pointed shoe is actually looks more cool. But I'll see. So, but I'm thinking of a black shoe actually for this ensemble, just to have a little bit more of an accent. So either these or I also have these Mary Janes in black. Yes. So wish me luck. I do hope I get to wear all of these outfits because, as mentioned, just today I made a little change, and that's okay. That again, that's part of it. That's part of the fun. And as I mentioned before, I mean, for me, really, this limitation. So, for those of you who join later, this limitation of first of all having a seasonal capsule, and then allowing yourself to only plan the outfits, or even if you're not planning outfits as such, only to use the outfit, the items, the items that are hanging, the other way around on the hangers in the closet. And then, of course, the other limitations being weather or what your activity actually is. I find it I find it giving me much more creativity, much more challenge. It's much more challenging to actually be able to, style something that I like and that will give me the vibe that I'm after. So, yeah, well, that was it. I hope that was inspiring in one way or another. At least you know what I'll be wearing. And, well, if you're reading my posts, yeah, um, I will tell you how each outfit did when we reached the end of the week, and how I've felt about them, whether there were any further adjustments to them. Yeah, so follow along, and yeah, thanks so much for being here, guys. All the best. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye.